Hey, end of day 47. Welcome back. Just finished my second workout for the day. It was a run, and I got a great story to tell you, so hold on just a sec. It's about today and what happened, and how a few things happened which I think mark a breakthrough in personal development and mental toughness and aptitude and discipline. So, 2 workouts for the day done, diet is good. Progress picture for the day, it's a good question. That is done. I did that this morning when I hit weights. Page is not done. Word is not done. I think that's everything. Yes. So, as far as what happened today, let's talk about mental toughness and the journey so far. So what happened today was I was my car broke down twice today. I had 2 separate cars, they're not mine, 2 separate cars that I was driving break down. Isn't my fault. Maybe we'll see. I don't think so. So I had woke up early this morning, hit the gym, went straight from gym to work, or my first job. And in that first job, I drove 140 kilometers today, and just for that first job. And the car was totally fine during that session. Work went great. It was actually really awesome. And I had a few breakthroughs with the clients that I was working with. I think I've mentioned before that I'm a disability support care worker. I'm not going to reveal any details about them because I need to protect their privacy. But the 2 gentlemen that I was working for both showed great progress today, which is awesome. Which is fucking awesome. So then did that 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. and then I start my second job at 4:30. So 4 p.m. finishes, I drop off my client, and then I go start driving straight to my second job, which is managing a restaurant. And on the way there, my car basically explodes. I had the aircon on full blast because the aircon only works at half capacity. But for whatever reason, the aircon started working at full capacity again. I was like, fantastic, but then it flooded the entire inside of the car with smoke. And I was like, fuck. So I pulled the car over, and as soon as on the freeway, or on the highway, whatever you call it in your country or state. So I pull over on the highway, and then the entire front bonnet starts pluming up with smoke, and I'm a bit worried it's going to catch fire. So I jump out. Doesn't catch fire, luckily. And as you know, my other car has been in the workshop for the last 3 months with the guys trying to get it fixed. There was a dodgy dealership that kind of sold us a broken car, and we went to fight with them. And they agreed that they would fix the car for us, but we have to pay for the parts. It's fucking stupid. Anyway, that car ends up being fixed today. So then my parents, luckily, they'd just gotten off work, and they went, that's awful. But your other car's literally just been fixed, so here you go. And they start driving it over, and then that car breaks down on the way over. Here's the interesting thing. Managing a restaurant. I've been sitting on this for a while, and I've been thinking. For a few weeks I've been thinking this. I'm working too much in jobs that I don't want to do. I think I'm working this much as a workaround for not knowing how to budget properly and wasting money. So, if I budgeted smartly, I would be able to work less, and I'd be able to spend more time doing acting and increase my chances of success. I've been thinking that for the last few weeks. And I just think, what a fucking coincidence that on my way to that job, that 2 cars that were meant to get me there both broke down. Now, That first car, like I said before, I'd driven around 140 kilometers today and it was completely fine. But then it breaks down on my way to that job. You know, that's pretty big. Pretty interesting. Anyway, and I didn't begrudge it, you know. I happen to have some scripts that I'm working on at the moment, some worksheets, and I was on the side of the road on the side of the road for about an hour and a half. So I went, okay, because I was waiting for my parents to. They said, "Don't worry, so we'll go pick up your car. We'll bring it to you." So then between that and then it being broken down and them having to take it back and then fix it again and then come and get me, you know, it was like 2 hours. And in that time, I just sat down, kind of content on the side of the road, or wait, like far enough away from the road, and just started working on acting. The universe gave me time to work, you know. Anyhow, a bunch more shit happened. Ended up fighting with the parents a bit because they were kind of blaming me. Well, they believe that I'm at fault for these breaking down cars. Even though each one has broken down for a different reason. This is the third time I've had a car that I've either owned or been driving that's broken down. I think it's just a huge fucking coincidence. Although, okay, the first one, absolutely my fault. Absolutely, the first car breaking down, absolutely my fault. Second car, it's my brother's. You can't blame me, dude. That was like spontaneous combustion. And then the third one, I wasn't even driving. I just own it, so. And the dealership is dodgy as hell. Anyways, all that to say, that could have gotten in the way, and I could have used that as an excuse and gone, oh, fuck this, you know, I need a night off, I need a rest, I need yada. But here I am still on the fucking goal. And I went, you know what, actually, I'm going to go for a run, and I'm going to do double the length I normally do, just to wash off any residual kind of bad energy around all this shit that's been happening. Because I know my parents were being kind of argumentative and blaming, and even, like, and I say this from a place of all, like, frustration, but also gratitude, because they did help me. They saved my ass today, but at the same time, I don't know, like, they wanted me to feel guilty, and they made me want to never ask them for help again because of how draining they were. Like, it would have been less draining to try and sort it out myself and struggle. If that makes sense. They didn't save me energy, they saved me time. So yeah, anyways, make of it what you will. So I went for a run tonight, and then as soon as I got out running, it started bucketing down with rain. Again, I could look at this and be like, oh fuck, you know, this fucking, the universe fucking hates me. No, I said I want to wash off the residual bad energy that I'd been like carrying around, and the world was like, yeah, I'll help you out, you know. There's some fucking rain for you, and it was cool. It was cool as hell. Now, this all sounds wacky and a bit riff-raff, a bit naff, you know, a bit like, doesn't really fucking mean anything. He's talking shit. But listen, all right, let's point out the obvious, right? Listen to the way that I'm speaking, the kind of language that I'm using. It has changed. Like, today has gone from, if this had happened to me prior to the 75 hard, I would have used it as an excuse, and I would have run off with it, and I would have bought myself some time to fuck around. Here I am looking at all these things, and to me, my first response is, these things that are happening to me are a blessing. These things are working for me. What is it in these things? What is it in my car breaking down? What is it in my second car breaking down? What is it in my parents arguing with me? What is it with going for a run and the weather just turning to absolute shit and bucketing on me, pissing on my head? What am I getting from that? What is it giving me? You know? And this is the winning mindset that I want to cultivate. And it's getting really easy. Like, the world is starting to throw shit at me, to challenge me and go, cool, let's start testing him, let's give him some shit. And it's just making me happier, and all I'm seeing it as is more and more blessings. That's the fucking key to winning, dude. That's what I think it is. That's what I think. I don't actually know. Maybe I'm really fucking wrong, and I'm gonna get absolutely smacked upside, but that's the theory we're working with at the moment, and that's where we're at. My language has changed. My perception of things has changed. My assumption as to how much effort I can exert has changed. My discipline, my approach to life is changing. We've got 28 days to go. It's a lot of time. It's basically a full month. It is a full month. Hashtag February. You know. But yeah, you know, like, how fucking exciting that I can have shit thrown at me and I'm like, nice, this serves me. Nice, this serves me. This is good. This is good for me. Because that means the more that the world throws I'm getting a bit nervous saying this. The more that the world throws shit at me, in my perception now, the more blessings I'm getting. Which means I have more opportunities. I'm turning these bad things into opportunities. So now I have things that innately everyone sees as opportunities, and I use that and I grow. And now I'm getting these things that a lot of people see as obstacles or bad stuff, and I'm seeing it as opportunities as well. So this is them, this is me. So we both get a stock standard opportunity. Fantastic, we grow. And then this shit happens. Car breaks down. I grow. They go stagnant. Another car breaks down. I grow a bit more. They go, fuck this. Then the rain buckets down on their head. I grow. And they go, fuck, I'm going to go back inside. I'll start again tomorrow. In one fucking day. That's the difference, you know. Yeah. Really exciting. Really cool stuff. Anyways, I'm absolutely drenched. I'm tired. I got more work to do tonight. So I'm going to go have a nice shower. It's going to be a cold shower because I want a warm shower, but, you know, oh well. Anyways, that'll be it for today, and I will see you on the morrow for day 49. 1 before 50. Cheers.